Yo, what's good? Welcome back to Keys Prop Hunt. On today, we'll be looking for some props that we can hit on. Let's get into it. Navigate to the batter versus pitcher slate. Recording this a little bit later today, so we're going to focus on these West Coast games. We got Pittsburgh at the Athletics, the Angels at the Diamondbacks, as well as Tampa Bay at the Dodgers. Starting out with Pittsburgh and the Athletics. You got Jared Jones here. Just got back, if I'm not mistaken. He's struggling with lefties, 33 batters faced. Okay, let's filter this down to last 30. Throwing his four seamer for the most part over 40% of the time. That four seamer is getting hit a little bit more so for power than average. You got Soderstrom and Cortez here, 294 and 286 respectively. Kurtz does have the barrel though, 27% against that fastball in the last 30 days. Could look to him for a homer. Had him yesterday for a home run and he sold. So let's look. Did have one off the bat, 111, 7-degree launch angle against Sugiyano. Jones is throwing that at almost 99 there though. So different level of a four seam. Had a 98 right there. Ground out. Who else is throwing about there? Struck out against Gilbert at 97. Double play against Miller at 97 too. Okay. Did hit one at 95 though. A lot of strikeouts here, but you got to deal with that with the power hitters. Most recently though, he is putting that in play. Last 7 days or so. Guarantee that changes. Yeah, 500. I have seen it the last couple days too. Last 3 days. 2 days, sorry. Not bad if you're looking for home run wise there. Soderstrom striking out a decent amount. Go back to last 30. Let's look at the slider. Cortez batting 400 against that. Soderstrom got a barrel there. Not bad launch angles either. I didn't see what Cortez was doing against that four seamer. Not bad at all. Sinker slider. Let's look at this changeup. He's only throwing it at 16%. Not doing well against that. Does have a home run though. Kurtz has seen it the most. At 18. Soderstrom 286. Hmm. I want to say I lean um Cortez possibly a hit here. Seeing the slider. Can't hit the four seam. Launch angle's nice on the four seam too. If you want a chalk play, maybe Kurtz for a homer. Just off the strength that he can hit the fastball. Small ballpark too. So if he makes contact with one of those, It's leaving. But he is striking out against that. I lean Cortez for a hit here against Jones. The right side, he's doing pretty well against. Nobody from the right side really hitting for average outside of Wilson, maybe. Wilson just got back, though. Not taking lane layers for just a hit. All right, let's look at the other side of it. Got Gen. Platoon advantage to the left side. The last 30. So righties really aren't seeing them at all. So I expect Pittsburgh to load up with the lefties here. Throwing that changeup a lot. 32% K. Looking for somebody that's not really K'ing towards that. Got Horitz. Magum here. Low's not really K'ing there either. The exit velocity is just okay. He's not someone I'm looking for power from anyway. Magum here. More so, I like his exit velocity. Lau homered against it on the 12th. Okay. He's locating it down and away too at 40%. What's these? I didn't even look. What's the whiff percentages look like? 9.5. Okay, that's good. 15%. Okay, that's good. 35, not so much. He's gonna locate. If he's gonna miss, it's gonna be probably somewhere in there. Got 400 for Magum here. Horse 0 for 2. Okay. Look at the cutter. Up and in on the hands. Nobody's really hitting that, I see. Hordes, no. Magum doesn't have. Oh, there he is. 200. I do like they're not K'ing, though, I will say. And I also do like they're not K'ing against that changeup. That seems to be his put away pitch there. The exit velocity there isn't there for Hordes. Okay. I'll go full season so I can see if they done anything against it. Okay, Lau is hitting that. Hordes 250. Still low. K percentages. I was only had 2 plate appearances since. 2 ground outs. Okay. Let's look at the sinker. 20% of the usage. 250 for Hordes. 167 for Lau. Yeah, what, 1 or 2 Ks? 1 K against Alcantara. Okay. Not much there to go off of. No Hearns hitting it. 250 for Hordes. 13% K. It's like 2 Ks, if that. Okay. Where's he look? Yeah, he's locating this cutter inside. 333 for Magum. I want to say he's platooned though. I may be wrong. I want to say he's platooned and But he's a switch. I feel like he normally is in the lineup for lefties. Full season wise. Okay, 286 for Hordes. 333 for Lau. All 0% K though. Love that. This change up. I low-key lean Hordes here. Just because I know he's leading off. Lau could go yard here though. I don't know why is like O'Hearn just keeps coming out of nowhere. Because he's hitting this cutter and his sinker. Yeah, he's killing that sinker. So now we're going last 30. Cause we're hold on, let me filter to these. So he's hitting the change up, not so much the sinker, the curve. I mean, a cutter. It's about the same for both. I wanna say Hordes here. I don't necessarily know where Magum be in the lineup. Let's see if their lineups have been posted yet. Not yet. I lean Hordes for here. I don't consider it risky just because he's not striking out at all. And that's what you love to see, especially to that change up. Batting 444 there. You could go Magum here. I'm not sure where he's normally at in the lineup though. So that's what's like holding me back from taking him. Okay, next game. You got Urena versus the Diamondbacks. Has a reverse platoon here. Split. Righties are seeing him a bit better. Actually, well, last 30 lefties are getting to him. Arizona's low-key a team I do not trust at all. Righty wise, you got who is it? Hernado. Let's look at I'll look at this shortly. I mentioned I do not trust them for real. Moreno's hitting it. Are you hitting that sweeper? 0% K towards it. Moreno might be in play here. You getting Ks with that sweeper. The change up too. Hitting 24% to that fastball. Not bad at all. 372, 56 plate appearances, 4 home runs off of it. If his full season splits hold, I would say Moreno is in a good space here. Double off louder for the sinker. Sweeper not having like great success against, but he's not striking out. That's the main thing. Ideal launch angles there at 30 degrees. He's using that changeup a little bit. Probably a put away. That and that sweeper he's using as a put away. And Marino's not. He has 12.5 K percentage to that changeup. So not about 1 there. And it had to be looking because he doesn't have any whiffs. Not bad at all. 12.7 K to walk. It's really low to lefties. I say Marino is in a good space there against him. He's using his changeup quite a bit. 364 for Marte. 15% K. Seeing the sinker too. Not the four seamer. Not hitting that four seamer, but he's also not K'ing. That's what it looks like he's using for his put away. That whiff on that changeup is crazy. Seen it the last couple days too. About every day, he's seen a four seamer. He's throwing 97. He's getting 97 on that though, and that sinker he's getting 97. You know, like Marte might be in a space to get a hit here too. I'll honestly be staying away from Arizona, but see, like that, like he dropped off to 200 in the last. He's still not, it's because of that four seam. He's still not K'ing towards it though. Not taking Perdomo at all. He's more so platoon to the left side. Trust him with the lefty, not a righty. Oh, nah, tripping. Let me not be biased though. Perdomo does look decent here. He's not K'ing much at all. I think they just moved him back in the lineup though, so he hasn't been really doing great. But he's hitting the four seamer, can hit the sinker, not hitting the changeup much, but he's not K'ing with it. So if you're not K'ing with it, you know, and that's his put away pitch, you can sit on that. And he's seen it a decent amount, 43 times last 30 days. So you're putting it in play like you're bound to have one drop. Did a couple days ago, last week. I'd say maybe Marte and Perdomo here from the left side. I don't like that Marte's not hitting the four seamer, but again, not K'ing with it. Has 2 homers against it too. So possibly them from the left side. Okay. Go Nelson. He has a reverse split too. It's not keeping the ball out of the air. Okay, he's throwing his four seamer over 50% of the time. 24% K, 24% whiff. You got some green here, but the K's with the Angels is always something to do. Like Trout and Neto here, 40% and 29% K. They do have the barrel though. What are you getting on that fastball? 96. Just gotta deal with the K's with him. What about that slider? Can hit the slider. I do like that for Neto. Let's see where he's locating this four seamer at. So he's trying to go top of the zone. If he misses, where are you missing and get in trouble at? Not really getting in trouble in the middle, the heart of the plate, but if you miss there, you should get in trouble. So you got Neto here. 3 plate appearances, 1 home run, 33% barrel. Okay. And that's about it. Other than this cut, like he's barely throwing these, and I doubt he throws them much because they've been getting hit. Both of them got some home runs allowed, so I expect him to lean on that four seamer for the most part. As I mentioned with Neto, like you just got to deal with the K's with him. The whiff percentage is decent there, 24%, about middle tier. Um, let's see if he's going out of the zone with that. Yeah, 83% K. Uh, I'm cool on that one. And the Angels don't really got anybody from the left side that I even like outside of Chenul. Yeah, that's about it from the left hand side. Batting 500. He was injured though. I will say that. Mackler 350 over 25 plate appearances. Do like that. Look like he's trying to go up and in. And is landing if he's missing. Go there. Mackler 438. Okay. Chanel 500 on. So we can't handle heat though. 100 there from Halverson. Not the greatest exit velocity though. Homered off DeGrom, 97. He may be in play. Excuse me. For a homer here. 0% barrel though. Don't like that. $250. 24 plate appearances. Let's see full season. Still 4. Okay. Like I said, Chanel's the lefty that I trusted. I've never heard of Meckler, honestly. But he does look decent. Chanel's been injured. But he's probably gonna be hitting like probably number 2 or 3. Probably number 3. I'll say he'll be hitting number 3. The Meckler has to be 4. There's Chanel hitting that curveball. He is hitting the curveball, so I do like that. Are you? Not very much of a sample size there. I say either or here. Meckler or Chanel. I do like Chanel's 11% K though, and it's just someone that I know. I don't really know Meckler that much. 10 home runs to the left hand side too for Nelson. Yeah, I like Meckler or Chanel for a hit here, depending on the lineup. If Meckler's not in the top 5, I stay away from him. But I'm pretty sure he's been batting 4 for the Angels. All right, last game here. Tampa Bay at the Dodgers. You got Nick Martinez has a reverse split as well. So get the right hand side. Throwing the sinker at 38%. Pages 255 for the year. Mookie 185. Let's go to last 30. So Pages has dropped off a little bit. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right. That's just how I'd be saying it. Might be Pajas or something like that. Do like Mookie's not striking out much to this though. Putting it in play. So that's what that's what you're looking for. Does have some ideal launch angles here. His past couple times. 34, 27, 25. All 300 plus feet. And you need a decent launch angle on this sinker, which Pages hasn't had recently. Saw it yesterday though against Dominguez. Okay, so they don't look so good towards that sinker. Go change up. So Pages and Mookie has a home run there. Mookie struck out once. Okay. Okay. Not much of a sample size there. But he has a 1K. I mean, that's not off 4 at bats. Yeah. I haven't seen him much. I will say Pages 429 there. Let's look at this cutter. So they're both hitting the cutter. Pages 2 home runs. Pages might be in play for a home run here. Batting after Ohtani. 723 weighted OBA. For some reason, I want to say Mookie for a hit just because he's not that sinker. He's getting air on it. He's throwing that sinker almost 40%. But Pages looks good for a home run here. Possibly. Hasn't seen that change up much for me to judge that. That looks like it's put away pitch for sure. He's not really missing bats with the sinker or the cutter at all. So you can put either of those in play. And Mookie's like, I know the batting average doesn't look great there at all, but he's seen that sinker 60% of the time, as has Pages though. 21% K compared to what does Mookie have on it? 0%. Oh no, I clicked on the wrong one. 9.5. I was leaning Mookie possibly for a hit here, and then long shot Pages for a homer. Possibly there. Give him homers to that sinker and that cutter and this four seamer. Let's go from the left hand side. Last 30. Ohtani batting 458, 20% K. Let's filter down to this change up and cutter and sinker. 538. So do like that. With Ohtani, you do got to deal with the K sometime. But 15.6 is not bad at all. I've seen that change up a lot. 136. Okay. Looks like the sinker may be his put away pitch. Possibly. I expect that change up to be though. And Ohtani's hitting 455 against that. 23% K though. Struck out against at the beginning of June. Not bad at all. The cutter. Just saw a sinker. 108 off the bat. 112, 102, 105. Oh, almost all of them over 100 there off the bat. Changeup has a couple. Got to deal with the walks with Otani though. That's why I said Pages might be in a good spot for a homer. They'd be trying to get away from Otani. I say Otani looks good for a hit here. Yeah, I like him for a hit here. He can sit on that changeup and he's hitting it too. Okay, let's go to Lauer. Does have reverse split, giving up more to lefties, but he's only seen 40 lefties. Okay, got the four seamer. Yandy and Junior both batting over 300. Low K rate, so I do like that. Looks like he's trying to go top of the zone with it. So if he misses, probably going to be in there. 667 for Yandy off 3 plate appearances last 30 days, 0% K. Junior does have a barrel there. Okay, let's look at this changeup and cutter. Throwing the curveball slightly. But it does look like the four-seamer is what he's getting Ks with, so I do like they're both not K'ing towards that. And K'ing overall. 318 for Yandy, 313 for Junior. That's 1K against the changeup. Four-seamer. Recently, he's had a couple flyouts. Has seen a bunch of lefties. That's not normal. So I do like that. And he's getting air on it. Just getting underneath it a little bit. Not bad. Not ideal for a homer here for Junior. He is a home run hitter though. I lean them both for a hit here. Junior hasn't seen that cutter much of at all. Let's see this curveball. Junior too. He's not really hitting that. Either is Yandy, but they've both barely seen it. Let's see if we can look at what they're doing over the season against this cutter. Yandy 500, Junior nothing there. I lean Yandy for a hit here against Lar. On the left hand side, I'm not. Nah. I'm cool on the left hand side there. I think that's it for me. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Key's Prop Hunt. If you have any questions when you're looking at this feature, please let me know. I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys.